What happened to cheat codes in video games? It seems like they used to be in every game when I was growing up. There were even magazines and websites dedicated to them. They seem to me to be a pivotal part of the gaming experience. So what happened? Cheats were fun. I can't think of a good reason to take them out. Thank you all.
This is a very easy answer. They sell them to you now.
Well, no, I think it started going away from that earlier than that, because I remember around the 64 era, like GoldenEye, it was like, okay, if you want, infinite health or invisibility or these weapons or whatever, you have to beat the archives level on this difficulty in under a minute 20. Like, you had to earn these things. So I think before it went to microtransactions, I think it went the way of unlockables rather than press this sequence at the menu screen.
Well, and on top of that, like, in terms of cheats that, like, change the fundamental game experience in some ways, I think at this point, like, mainstream games are tuned in such a way that there is no need to give people, like, cheats around how to play them, because they've all been focus tested in such a way that, like, any average player should be able to play through this stuff on one of these difficulties.
Yeah, but there were cheats that would unlock skins and characters,
and now they're selling
modes.
those to you.
That's what,
Right.
Yeah.
And I also think on the PC
coin
side,
doublers.
some of that stuff is manifested into like mods. Right?
Yeah.
Not to say that mods are the answer to why there are no cheats, but I think they've sort of shifted into that.
Also, and in the days of like the arcades and stuff, like when you get to find cheat codes and those, like that was more of like we want to keep people talking about these games, so we're gonna put this like weird, obscure, hidden shit. Like here's Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat was the king of that.
Yeah,
you can go fight the bottom of the pit.
And I think Ed Boon has like on a Giant Bomb production has said that like the internet killed that.
Yeah,
because like it would just you just got it day one, you'd print it out and just put it on the machine.
Yeah, word of mouth disappeared.
He tried to fight it with some of those early 3D Mortal Kombats where it's like, okay, the crypt has 900 coffins that you have to go through.
And to be fair, like that to me was like the best implementation in a modern environment of trying to do shit like that. Like some of those recent MK games have done a good job with that stuff, at least insofar as anyone tries anymore. But also, there was a lot of stuff to unlock there.
I do think for the most part, people are selling you skins, extra health, experience doublers, and like the kinds of things that extra maps, mirrored tracks, all that stuff are now for sale.
I hate the ones where it's like, EA was trying with Tiger Woods, stuff like, oh, you can just max out 100 stats or whatever if you pay for this thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's lame.